Hello, I'm Azai. Welcome back to another update video. I actually just came back from the gym, and yeah, if you guys can see from my hair, I haven't shaved it off yet, even though today's a Sunday. I'm basically playing catch up with my gym schedule. I usually don't really go to the gym on Sundays, if you guys don't know. My gym schedules are about Monday to Wednesday, and then also Friday and Saturday. But yeah, ever since I got sick about 2 weeks ago, I had to adjust the schedule a tiny bit. So that's why I'm playing catch up with it. But yeah, um, just gonna give you guys the update for I guess the next month or two, I'd say, because first of all, I want to say that I am done with the 25th ward. So all of the Kill the Pass series, I am basically done. So at this point, I'll be like taking a short week break for the YouTube votes for the next playthrough, right? I'll take a 1 week break from that. So if you guys want to give any more votes for all of the other stuff you want me to let's play, do feel free to comment on any video. This video makes it a lot easier for me to search it up and put it on the spreadsheet. But if you guys want to comment on any video, I do take a look at the comments and whatnot. So I will be putting them on the next spreadsheet before I choose them, which is going to be next week. And yeah, my thoughts on the 25th Ward, or I guess on the whole series in general, is it's really hard to say. It's really hard to say. I'm gonna say it started off really good, like the 24th Ward, you not knowing what the hell's going on, you trying to speculate everything. That was an amazing experience. The 24th Ward was a very good first game. FSR was an amazingly bad game. It had some really interesting story, but it was blocked by a ridiculous amount of tedious gameplay. And my god. So the thing with this developer, Suda51, is that he likes to do satire when it comes to video games, right? So he actually is doing some sort of satire with the gameplay. And in the 25th Ward, he was also doing satire for the true ending. And I don't know. I personally feel like his sort of style isn't my taste. I prefer someone who just wants to show you guys a good and enjoyable time when it comes to making a story. I guess that's why I'm not really a gamer anymore. I'm a visual novel. I'm basically just a freaking reader. Because for the most part, gameplay for me, after quite a long time, it just gets a bit tedious. As much fun as it does get tedious. And this actually happens on Amayui too. I'm actually on New Game Plus. If you guys are not on Patreon, I'm on New Game Plus because I'm trying to get the true ending. And I'm doing all of the append stuff before I do and finish up the true ending. But yeah, some of these maps are fucking insanity. And I had to just cut them up, even for people on Patreon, because they don't have story, and the amount of time that you need to do them is just ridiculous. Those are basically free maps for you to grind. And I don't think I'll be showcasing those off for people on Patreon or on YouTube. I'm just gonna be cutting those off. The one with story, I'll still do them, but at this point in time, I'm probably like way too over leveled. So even on hard mode, the true ending is not even that hard anymore. Or sorry, not the true ending, the like DLC maps, the append maps, they're actually not that hard anymore. So I'm just mostly just trying to do story and getting you guys all of the 8 scenes. That's basically it. But yeah, jumping straight back to the 25th Ward again, I'm done with that. I told you guys my opinion, or yeah, my thoughts about the 24th Ward. I told you guys my thoughts about the FSR, which is really bad. And I'm gonna give you guys my thoughts on the 25th Ward. It's compared to the 24th Ward, I'm gonna say it's not as good. It is still it has the same sort of sense and feeling as when I was playing the 24th Ward, right? It still keeps the amount of suspense that you want from the 24th Ward. it still makes you speculate about what the hell is going on, even though you already know what the fuck happened throughout the 24th ward. But what I can say is that they don't have a very good explanation about the ending, about some stuff, about plot holes. They leave everything up to your interpretation. And while some games, that is really nice, in this game in particular, I feel like the developers dug themselves into a hole that they don't even know what the hell they want to do with the story. So yeah, that was what I felt when I was playing when I was playing through the 25th ward. The gameplay was much better than FSR. That I can say. It's still really bad in some aspects, but not as bad. The true ending, if you want to get the true ending, it's very, very tedious. That's why I actually got a save file from the Steam page. Thank you, Danny, whoever you are, for uploading your save file, because I didn't have to waste 10 hours of my time trying to get that true ending. And yes, you do have to waste 10 hours of your time because you cannot skip the text in that game. So yeah, that about sums up my thoughts about the 25th ward. It's because sadly there was less stuff being explained than the 24th ward. In the 24th ward, it ended at a cliffhanger, and I guess that was okay because I thought that the sequel would address the cliffhangers, but no, it did not. Some people in the Steam page did say that they were kinda making a 26 ward. I guess in the future or something, I don't know. If it does come out, I might still play it, but I don't know, man. The 24th ward was such an amazing game, but mostly I guess it was so amazing because I didn't know what I was getting myself into. What I'm trying to say is that with each subsequent sequels, sadly, you have a certain amount of threshold or expectation that you meet because you've already played the first game. And sadly, these sequels and pseudo-sequels just didn't live up to the expectations. At least my expectations of it. So, I'd say the 25th ward was just sort of mediocre. So, it's probably a solid 7.5. But I wouldn't rate it higher than an 8. Because of it just not explaining a lot of the stuff that happens. That ending was also a cliffhanger, but I'm not gonna go into detail because this is like a spoiler-free opinion or thoughts on the matter for you guys. But yeah, that's about it for that update. But the next update I'm gonna tell you guys is that I will be going on vacation with my family at the end of August. So for people on YouTube, this doesn't really affect you guys, but for people on Patreon, I don't think I can record videos, sadly. I'm gonna be having the vacation to Vietnam. Like, this was with my family, so my brother, my sister, my dad, and I don't really want to say this, like, I don't know how to say this, like, nicely, but I have a feeling we're doing this vacation mostly for my dad. My dad is pretty old, and I think my brothers and sister just wants to give him a good time before, you know, like, before his time is up, right? I really just don't know how to put it, like, in a nice way possible, but that's most likely the reason why we're having this vacation, because it's not like we go on vacation as a family every year or anything. It's just, I guess they got together, talked it out, and I'm not the biggest, like, fan of my dad because of what happened with my mom. But I'm not gonna go into too much detail about my family history and whatnot, but just know that my dad isn't really a good, like, father to my mom, and I still have some, like, emotional stuff that I just can't let go, and that's why I don't feel like I love him, right? But that's not what I want to talk about. I want to talk about we're gonna be going on vacation, and I don't think I'm gonna have enough time for recording because we are gonna be using a tour guide. So the whole day is most likely going to be booked, and in the morning I will most definitely still be going to the gym because even though I am on vacation, the gym doesn't stop, man. I love exercising. I love exercising. I love pushing myself. So morning is gonna be for my gym days or gym time, and then after that it's gonna be the whole day us going around Vietnam. And at nighttime, I don't think I'm gonna be having enough energy to be able to record a video. This is gonna happen at the end of August, so the 31st of August. I'll be going till the 7th, I think. I have to check the schedule, but it's probably around a week or so. So that's the first vacation. I will be having a second vacation, mind you, because this first vacation was kind of impromptu. Like my brother told me at the last second. Thankfully, like I have free time. Well, of course I have free time because I'm not really working right now. But like me and my sister was actually already planning a vacation at the end of September because that's when the mid semester for her kids are at. So I will be going to Malaysia also on September 26th, or was it 29 till the 5th of October? I think that's the date. My phone is sadly on the other room, and I have to like get it if I want to make sure. But I guess I'll pause the recording real quick, and I'm gonna take a look at my tickets just to make sure for you guys like what date I'll be going and coming back for the Malaysia trip. Hello, and I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to take my phone to take a look at the departure time for the plane. So I'll be going on the 28th of September, and we are gonna come back on the 2nd of October, it seems. So this one is a bit shorter, about 5 days, I believe. Makes sense because we can't really go too long with bringing my sister's kids. But on the first vacation when we were going to Vietnam, I actually will not be going with the kids, right? My brother is not gonna be bringing their kids. My sister won't be bringing the kids. So it's literally just like the main family. Except for my first brother. My first brother's of course gonna bring his wife, and we're gonna be bringing like people to help out with my dad because his physical like capabilities is actually like his muscles have atrophied because he has been very lazy after he got diagnosed with light stroke. So he needs a lot of help when it comes to just walking around doing stuff. That's why I said that, I think my family or my siblings talked it out and they want to make like my dad's last couple of years like, a happy experience, right? And even though I have my reservations about my dad, I don't dislike him enough that I don't want him to be happy in his last years of life, right? So that's why I don't mind just going out with him. I don't really think it's like that much of an issue. I used to be a lot more emotional when it comes to my dad, but not as much anymore. But yeah, I'm just gonna say that during the week of vacation on Vietnam, I will most definitely not be able to record. So for people on Patreon, I do apologize for that. But I should be able to record when I'm going to Malaysia with my sister because that one we're not using a tour guide, so the hours are gonna be a lot more flexible. We're mostly gonna just be eating out, doing some culinary like food travels and whatnot. That's the main thing that we want to do. That's our hobby. We like eating good food. I mean, the reason why I started exercising was because I was a fat piece of shit. And the reason why I became a fat piece of shit is because I love eating junk food. I love eating greasy food. I love eating like good food in general. Not to say that I'm not eating good food right now, but I definitely exercised to also support my bad eating habits back then. Now I'm a lot more healthy when it comes to what I eat, of course. But yeah, I think that about sums it up for this like update video. Pretty much the thing that you need to know is gonna be recapped in this ending right here. So I'm done with the 25th ward. I'd say it's a pretty alright experience in general. Like overall, it's an okay experience. Individually, the first game is the best. FSR, garbage. The 25th Ward, sadly, it's mediocre. But as a whole fact package, it's an alright experience. And yeah, as for the other two updates about my vacation, I will not be recording on the 31st of August till the 7th of September. But the time might be a bit varied. Maybe it's not going to be like a 7 day thing. It might be 8 days or 9 days. I forgot the exact like dates that we're going to be going to Vietnam. It might be more than a week. But yeah, during that time, I will not be able to record. So sorry again for people on Patreon. But the second vacation on September 28th to the 2nd of October, I should be able to do it. I hope. I hope. Okay, I'll try to do it, but the quality might not be good, maybe. If the quality is not good, because I'll probably be sharing, I'll be sharing my room with my, like, nephew. Or, sorry, not nephew, my nieces. Because my sister only has, like, girl, like, children. So, yeah, they might... I don't think they're gonna bother me when I'm recording, but I might be bothering them if, let's say, I was recording Amayui and then there's an H scene or something. Like, I'm not gonna show that to them. That's stupid. They're underage, guys. They're like 16. I'm not that sort of weird uncle, okay? That's just weird. But yeah, enough about that. I'm done with this update video. So I will see you guys at... I don't know when else I'm gonna be making an update. Probably after I'm done with Amayui. Amayui is pretty close to finishing up too, so maybe before I go to Vietnam, I'll be done with Amayui. If I am done with Amayui before before I go to Vietnam, I'll make another update video. But if not, I will see you guys again on the next update sometime later. I don't know. Maybe in a couple of weeks, maybe in a month. Who knows? See ya.